Hello, everybody. Welcome to story time. Show me that you're ready. Eyes watching, ears listening. Please, bodies, nice and still and quiet voices. And let's get ready. Do you know it's story time, story time, story time? Do you know it's story time in your home today? Today's story is Simple Machines. Hi, my name is Anna, and I live in an apartment building in the city. I love living in my building because I get to visit all my interesting neighbors. Let's see what they are doing today. That's Mr. Salgado, who is here to clean the windows on the outside of the building. He uses a seat on a rope to reach them. Mr. Salgado uses a pulley to raise and lower his seat. This is a pulley. A pulley is a type of simple machine that uses a rope and a small wheel to help raise and lower things. Sometimes pulleys have more than one wheel, and the more wheels a pulley has, the easier it is to lift things. There's Mr. Salgado, and there is the pulley. I smell something good baking down the hall. Mrs. D'Angelo is baking fresh bread. I stop by her apartment and she offers me a big piece. Yum. Mrs. Delgado uses a knife to slice the fresh bread that she baked. This simple machine is called a wedge. And it's a big knife, but boys and girls, I don't want you touching a knife or trying to cut bread or anything without the help of a parent, okay? Because a wedge is something, in this case, that is a knife that could hurt you. And I wouldn't want to see any of you get hurt. My mom and I are visiting with our neighbor, Mrs. Howard, and her son, Trudell. Trudell and I want to play with his toy car, but the wheel and axle is broken on one of them. A wheel and axle is a type of simple machine that helps move things like cars, wagons, and wheelbarrows. Yes, here's the wheel and here is the axle. If you've ever ridden on a bus or in a car or on a wagon, they have wheels and axles. Instead of playing with toy cars, Trudell and I decide to make paper snowflakes out of colorful paper. We first fold the paper and then cut out small shapes using, scissors. The scissor is a lever. It's a simple machine. Later on, I meet my friend Jack down at the playground behind our apartment building. My favorite thing at the playground is the seesaw. Jack loves it too. And here's the lever. The ends of the seesaw move up and down because they are another type of lever. One that has a fulcrum in the middle. That's a fulcrum right there. That's a very big word. When the weight on both sides of the lever is the same, the lever stays level, or it is balanced. When more weight is put on one side, that side goes down and the other side goes up. On my way back inside, I meet Ms. Jacqueline. She's moving into our building today. She has a lot of boxes to move. Ms. Jacqueline moves her boxes off of the moving truck by walking them down to the ramp. If she couldn't use the ramp to unload her boxes, she would have to climb in and out of the truck with every box. That would take a long time. And here is the inclined plane. A ramp is a type of simple machine called an inclined plane. An inclined plane is a flat surface that is higher on one end. There are different types of inclined planes. Ramps, ladders, and playground slides are all examples. This is what I believe we were talking about a little bit earlier. You tell me if I'm right. Mr. Perrone is the handyman in our building. He stops by to fix the knob on our door. I ask if I can help him. Mr. Perrone uses a screwdriver to put a new doorknob on our door and uses screws to hold it in place. A screw is a type of simple machine that is used to hold things together. Screws have threads around them that keep them securely in place. The top of the screw is called the head, and a screwdriver, here's the screwdriver, fits perfectly into this notch. Can you see the threads around the screw? That evening, I noticed that my lamp needs a new light bulb, so my dad and I can read a bedtime story. I asked my dad to replace the light bulb for me. My dad takes out the old light bulb and screws in a new one. Now we have enough light to read my bedtime stories. Can you see? On the light bulb, a light bulb has a screw on one end that holds it in place. Simple machines are all around us. It's fun to live in my building. I get to see my neighbors every day. They do lots of interesting things, and sometimes I even get to help. Boys and girls, simple machines are all around you. I want to thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to do your assignments. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.